Hi guys, Dunmill1 here, back again with another video, not necessarily Minecraft, but kinda relating. So recently I've been asked by a friend of mine, John, if I could give a tutorial on how to download shaders and other things. So I decided that would be the perfect opportunity to not only show you guys how to download shaders, but just how I have my setup set up in general. So yeah, for all my gaming, all the mods I download, because I really think that this program is very useful. And the program that I'm talking about is Magic Launcher, which is right here. It is an amazing program which takes away all the hassle of downloading mods along with many other things. So let's just go ahead and jump into this really quick. As you can see, if you guys download this launcher, which I'll provide a link in the description, I'm going to show you how to download this in just a second. As soon as I finish going over just everything it has inside it that makes it really cool and useful and all that stuff. Here you have the normal Minecraft startup screen with all the different updates and information and all that stuff. Over here you have tons of new Reddit things. So if for you guys who like Reddit, you can check all your Reddit stuff on the normal Minecraft launcher, which I find very cool. Here's Notch's Twitter feed, Jeb's Twitter feed, Dinnerbone's Twitter feed, and the Word of Notch. This is just his this is just stuff he said on Twitter and just more stuff. I don't know. Yeah. I don't see why I guess I'm not really orientated with Twitter that much as some of you, so that's that. Some curse stuff, just some more information. Very cool. There's some horse updates as the new 1.6 snapshot just came out, and then the Minecraft wiki. So now the next thing I want to show you guys is right here, down here you see a setup button. I'm just gonna go ahead and click on this. And here's my list of all my mods, which are, let's call them internal mods, since this is external mods. Internal mods, I'm not sure how to explain this, but pretty much internal mods are things which are normal. You can just drag and drop the class files into the .jar files. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then don't worry about it. Just know that most mods, as you can see, are classified under this. Now, oh, we're not going to activate this. So now UgoCraft, as you can see, is a little bit different. This is an old version of UgoCraft that I installed to make my introduction to my theme park series a little while back. And external mods are different because you can't just drag and drop the .class files. Instead, they have their own separate file which goes into there. So what I would recommend to you guys if you're trying to download mods in the future with this program, and you just drag and drop the .zip files, which I'll show you how to do all this before. If you put them inside this and they don't work, then just go ahead and put them in this. So I'm going to show you how to do all this in just a second, but first I'm going to keep showing you the rest of the features. So these are all my mods that I have. And the order does matter, so if I put this one above, you see errors. So it tells you beforehand if it's going to work or not. See, but if I have Optifine first, because Optifine you need to be able to have shaders, and then single player commands is just kind of off to the side, you know. So this one can be moved around because that doesn't influence anything else, if you guys kind of understand what I'm talking about. So then here I can click add, and I have my own separate folder for mods, which I'll pull up for you guys in a second, and these are all my different mods which I have downloaded, and I can just select them from there and then bring them into here, and then I can just check them to add them, except I don't really care to add that right now because it's the wrong version. So yeah, there's that. And this is in pretty much this section of it. You can also remove or replace the mods with a newer version. and all that jazz. Here, as you can see, select. I know a lot of you guys probably, like me, sometimes need to downgrade your Minecraft or something like that. Now, this enables you to save your different jars, which, as you can see, I downloaded this back from 1.3, oops, and then I have all the way up until currently 1.5.1, which is just my normal Minecraft.jar. So instead of using MC Nostalgia or something like that, you can just use this without the extra hassle of having to re-download and install each time that you have it, but each time that you want to change versions. However, it only goes back to the versions where you had it, and you have to save it. For instance, I have to go into here and I have to do new, and then copy from, and then I can save it in that way. Just that setup. So it's really cool, in my opinion, because it remembers the versions that you had while using it, so it becomes useful in that aspect as well. So then here we go to advanced, and this is how I record my videos in 720p. This automatically makes my window size exactly 720p when I start it. And I just think it's really cool. Then you can adjust the memory that you want. This is just default. And then, so yeah, I'll show you guys what that looks like in just a second. So of course, here's just where it's taking its Java from, and this is just normal. Unless you want to change all that, then it allows you to do that. But for you guys, I'm not going to recommend that. So now, just to show you a little bit of what this does, if I uncheck all this and I go to login, as you'll see, exactly 720p, an exactly 720p window, and all my fonts are messed up just because I have that weird thing going on. And then here I have our little survival world, which is just from our server, and you guys can see no shaders. It's raining, but that has nothing to do with. And yeah, everything's all messed up, and probably have to do this. And I can't even, okay, so, and I can't really, you know, that's that. You can tell that they aren't installed. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and save and quit the title, quit game. I'm going to open this back up one more time, and I'm going to go back into setup. I'm going to check all of these. I'm going to click OK. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to mention this. Test just puts you in an offline mode. So if you just I guess test it to make sure everything's working properly. And yeah, you're pretty much just in offline mode if you go into the test window. So now if I log back in, you can see that definitely Optifine is working because the text is not all messed up. And then you'll also notice that now Shaders is working also, which I'll get into in a second. I'm going to show you guys how to download the shaders, the newest Shaders mod also. So yeah, here we have shaders and all the different Optifine settings along with the shader settings. Sorry about my sound. I'm not sure how loud you guys, so I'm just going to turn it all down because I know for my recent theme park video it was a little bit too loud. So anyway, there's that. As you can see, very, very simple, at least from that aspect. So now I'm just going to show you guys how to download Magic Launcher. So this link, this first link right here, it will be in the description, and I'll have it marked as Magic Launcher in the description, and you'll get to this page right here, this Minecraft forum page. You're going to want to scroll down. You're going to want to scroll down. Here's all the information to download. You're not going to click on this because this is a random survey. Not good. So, depending on what you have, you're going to want to click one of these three links. And I have a Windows, so I would click Windows. Then it'll load up an AdFly page. And you can also click the mirror if you don't feel like supporting them, but supporting them is really helpful normally and appreciated by them. So then you can download the setup, save it, save, right, and then you pretty much have what I have already. So I already have this. And this is pretty much, it's just going to run you through a setup. Oop. All that's going to do is run you through a setup to get this, and then you'll have a blank screen, no mods or anything like that. So then the way you're going to be able to install your mods onto that, once you get the basic program, I can close that now because we don't need it, excuse me, is what I find simplest is making yourself your own mods folder. So if I go, this is inside just a random folder inside my my documents, Minecraft, mods, and then I have all my mods. So when you download mods, normally they come inside their .zip files, just like in this format. So the nice thing about this is you just take the .zip file, which is already, this is how you download it, and you just drag it into this folder, right? And then you're going to go into your Magic Launcher. Once you drag your mod in there, then you're going to go to Setup, as I mentioned before, Add, and then you have to navigate to this folder, of course, so I would click on Daniel, then Documents, then Minecraft, then Mods. Get to this folder, then you can just double click to add things, and then or open, click and then open. And it automatically puts them in, without the hassle of having to drag and drop all the miscellaneous .class files to and from, and put up with deleting the meta.inf file. This takes care of all of that for you, and then you can get rid of it and have a perfectly vanilla game, very simply, like that. So now I'm going to show you, using this program, how to download the shaders which I use, and which in all my videos pretty much. So the way you're going to do that is you're going to go into here, you're going to go into this one, or these three links. You're going to need all three of them. Okay, so then guys, you're going to want to click on the link for Optifine, and you're going to be taken to this AdFly page. Wait for 5 seconds, then hit the skip ad button, and you're going to be provided with, give it a second to load. Oh, apparently not responding. Okay, there it goes. You're gonna be given with these downloads. Now, for the shaders to work, you must download this version of the Optifine right here, the A8, HDU A8. So you're gonna download that. You're gonna hit the download, and we take into another AdFly, and you wait for a little bit of time. Then you skip the ad. Then you download this, okay, and this is going to give you, as you see, a .zip file, okay? And all you're going to do with that .zip file is you're going to take it, stupid advertisements, and you're going to go into your mods file that you have created, if you followed what I said before, and you're going to just drag and drop that into your mods file, which I already have one in there, so this should just be the same exact thing. So I can just go ahead and move and replace it because it's the exact same thing as my old one. Okay, so there's that one. So we're good with that. So now that you've downloaded Optifine, we can close that. So then the next thing that you're going to need is this link, which is going to be titled the GLSL Shaders Mod. And you're going to want to hit this download button in the green right here, and it'll have you download this. You're going to save that. Stupid advertisement. I have a horrible, oops. I hate the new, Firefox, because you have to click the download thing right as soon as it appears here. You can't really. Ah, here we go. Okay. So here we are. We have it. I think. Folder. Ah, yeah. Okay. Whatever. So anyway, yeah. Then you'll just drag and drop that from your library. You guys probably know how to work this better than I do. This new version. But you're just gonna drag and drop that .zip file into the same folder, the same mods folder. Then you can close that. So then the next thing you're going to go to is this page, is Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders version 10 RC7. This is exactly what it should say. You're going to scroll down all the way to right here where it says SUSE version 10 RC7 Ultra, or you can get one of these older versions which look different. I'm not sure if necessarily worse, but just different in my opinion. It's going to say 1.4.6, but don't worry about it. As long as you have the newest version of GLSL shaders, you will be fine no matter what. So then you're going to want to go to here, click skip ad. It'll redirect you to this page. You're also going to download this in the same exact way as the ones before. Go like that. Oh my, stupid advertisement. And then you're going to go into your mods file, folder, and just drag and drop that same, which I already have it there, as you can see. So then, okay, got every single folder, right? So go ahead and close off all those windows. So now what we can do is you're going to want to go into Magic Launcher. And really quick, let me just remove everything I have here. So I'll just go ahead and remove, oh, I guess I can only remove them one at a time. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to remove every single one. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to go to Add. You're going to navigate to your mods folder, which I've done, as you can see. And then you're going to find, let's see, the first one was Optifine 1.5.1 A8, UA8, open. There it is, it's checked, right? And so the next one that you had to download was SUSE version, no, not SUSE, sorry, that's the wrong one. Ignore I said that. Was this one, Shaders Mod MC 1.5.1 open. The last thing, so you do not need to drag this in, okay? This is something you do not need to drag in. So now you're going, to go, okay, you're going to log into Minecraft. You'll be taken to your home page. Now to get this to work, you have to go into Shaders, and then you have to select it. It'll be on None or Internal. And then you have to select it. If it's not there, you do Open Shader Packs folder. Okay? And you may need to drag from your mods folder, because it's much easier than just navigating to this in the first place. So then you're going to need to go into your Documents folder, your Minecraft, or wherever you put your mods folder, right? And you're just going to drag and drop this into there. Okay, right? So I'll just move and replace. That's the same exact folder. Just drag and drop. So then once it's inside this folder, once this SUSE is inside this folder, you can X out of both of those and it will appear in here and you can select it. So then you're going to just hit done, and then you can log in to your Minecraft world and you should have your new shaders. Just going to show you something really quick before I end off this little tutorial. That was version 7, RC7. This is actually RC6, and it's much brighter, I don't know, it's less realistic, but it's brighter, and this has a hole, which is weird. Just ignore that. But, yeah. So for you guys who, are downloading this, I want you to know, even though my computer doesn't show it, there is a drastic FPS drop when you are playing Minecraft using this. So I would recommend that you take into consideration. It'll at least half your FPS value, if not quarter it. So yeah, just take that into consideration and stuff. But yeah, guys, that's about all. If you have any further questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful and gained a little bit of insight as to how easy it can be to install mods compared to like the actual original way using this program. I hope that you can find this program useful, and yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.